Just finished the Brekkie radio show this morning at Alex Head Surf Club. We were broadcasting on the beach for International Women's Day. It was really powerful. We got women who have not been into the ocean because they don't feel confident wearing bikinis going into the ocean for the first time. We had 20 ladies all lined up, and Jules, my co-host, they all held hands and they went into the water and the ocean, empowering each other to be more confident in their body. It was really, really great. Now I am driving down to Brisbane to give my keynote presentation, turn a flaw into a superpower, to the Outback Queensland Association of Tourism. This is a tourism body, and there are going to be so many different people from Outback Queensland, and I'm going to be giving my presentation there. It's going to be great. So let's go. Just made it down to Brisbane to the exhibition centre. Now, I've just got to find out where it is. All right, about to get up on stage. I've got 45 minutes speaking to all of the members of tourism in Outback Australia. Someone's on before me. I've got to warm up my voice. I'm on next. Who had fun at Christmas? Yep. What'd you get? What was the best present? Hands up. Who was the most proud of their present? Yes. What was it?
A Dyson hairdryer.
The hair go the air go the other way this time. The Dyson. Hopefully there'll be better jokes than that. So my name's Seamus Evans, and I'm going to tell you how I turn my flaw into a superpower. My flaw into a superpower. My flaw into a superpower. Oh, you've been listening. Good. So my flaw is Tourette syndrome. Does anyone know what Tourette's is, by the way? Anyone want to explain it? I do this presentation all over the country in schools, and I said, does anyone know what Tourette's is? This little kid put up his hand in grade 5, 2,000 students. I ran down and said, what's Tourette's, mate? He goes, it's when you're crazy and you've got mental problems, and my sister has it, and my parents keep fighting about it because the dad's in denial. Whoa! Okay, thanks, buddy. Take a seat. Well, this one. That one I had when I was about 16, and it's only come back recently, and it is so funny. Because when you hear this, you don't automatically think that's a noise that came out of his mouth. You think it came from another orifice. So during COVID, and I'm wearing a mask at a cafe, and I have to join it looking around. Who was that? Anyway, double shot latte, please. Or I walked past this guy the other day, and I didn't even realise I did it. And he got quite close to me. And I'm a very jumpy guy, and he goes, "G'day, mate." I went, "Ah!" Like, his reaction scared me. Or you know when you catch a movie or you catch an aeroplane, and there's always like the armrest, and you always like have a battle for the armrest. Like, whose armrest is it? The best thing about Tourette's is I win that battle every time. I sit there. And the guy next to me goes, "What are you doing?" And I go, so I get both armrests. There's no cure for Tourette syndrome. If you have it, you have it. After living with it for 32 years, my cure is humour. Being able to make people laugh about it. Maybe I laugh a little too much. She wet herself. Or she's just developed Tourette's in the stomach. She's got a new one. It's just like the cotton bud feeling. Oh.
Oh, sorry, I'm really sick.
Well, that's good. Nothing good happens inside your comfort zone. No growth happens inside your comfort zone. So I had to do everything to combat that. And I would write a message to my inner child. Seamus, you are loved. Seamus, you deserve this. Seamus, you are funny. I had to overcombat that negative self-talk. My career lasted 13 years. They were going to fire me after that first week because of my flaw, because of my setback, my insecurity, my Tourette syndrome. So I moved back home to Brisbane with Mum and Dad, and I got on the dole. And let me tell you, it was amazing. And my whole life I wanted to be my cat. So finally, when I lost my job, I went to Mum and Dad's, I became my cat. I learned how to lick myself and everything. No! I had to do yoga to reach all of those difficult places. And I reflected on this adversity that I faced, this challenge, this insecurity, this diagnosis, this thing that really gave me an identity that I hated. And I hated it because it made me different. But through that journey of acceptance, passion, and determination, it wasn't a problem anymore. In fact, it wasn't even an insecurity. It was just something that I had. And now, I'm an ambassador for Tourette Syndrome Association Australia. And I go all over the country and I give this talk. Not to say, look at this amazing career I have. No, but to say, look at what you can do. Through accepting your challenges, through accepting your adversity and your flaw, discovering your passion, becoming absolutely determined, learning that resilience, you can turn a flaw into a superpower. Now, I love my Tourette's because it makes me different. I hated it because it makes me different, but now I love it because it makes me different. In life, we do not control the cards you are dealt with, but you are in control of how you play the hand. Adversity will make you either a victim or a hero. That's up to you. The adversity is still there. Under pressure, you will either turn into a diamond or you will crush. But if you crush, you can rebuild. Through accepting who you are, discovering a passion, being resilient, and being absolutely determined, you can not only turn a flaw into a superpower, but you can make a lasting impact in your community, your own lives, and the people around you. You can leave a tradition. How do we live our lives? One day at a time. How do we climb a mountain? One step at a time. How do we live with Tourette's? One tick at a time. All those years ago, that elephant that was on my back, that giant elephant that was my Tourette's, I heard a saying many years ago by a man named Desmond Tutu. He said, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Oh. All right, just finished up. Everyone was so lovely there. Everybody was so lovely. So many people came up to me afterwards, tears in their eyes, sharing their own stories, inviting me out all to Outback Queensland, to their large, massive sheep station properties to boost the tourism in Queensland. Oh man, I love rural Queensland. The people there are the salt of the earth and the places are so great to see. I'm definitely going to make a massive effort to try and go out there and visit and see a lot more of this amazing country. It was really good. This talk in particular surprised me. I strayed a little bit from the normal script that I go down. I got a lot more emotional in this one, and I didn't finish with my usual we're gonna turn a flaw into and everyone yells out superpower. I didn't do that. I don't know why. I just went with my gut. Didn't feel right. Thinking I'm gonna change that going forward. And I do have a particular story that I'm thinking I might finish with it, because this talk for the last 15 minutes of it was really emotional. I was holding back tears. I could see everybody with watery eyes dabbing their eyes. And so yeah, I don't know. I just didn't want to break it. I didn't want to break that mood. So I stayed in it. Anyway, driving back home to Mooloolaba, getting up at 3:45 tomorrow morning to do the breakfast radio show on CFM with Jules. Big day.